On today's training session on MTechU, you will learn how to create a funnel within Facebook Analytics. Click on Dashboard in the upper left-hand corner of the navigation pane. The dashboard will allow for you to place your most important statistics in one area. Click Create a Dashboard. Now name your dashboard. You can also make this visible so that everyone with insight can access it, or you can leave it off and only you will see it. Click Get Started. Please note, any dashboards that you have created will be located on the left-hand side of the navigation pane underneath the dashboard drop-down. Click Create Chart to begin. Click on this icon and the drop-down will show where you will see the type of graphs that you can choose from. Each graph in the middle of the page will show you exactly what it's best used for. As I click on another graph, a different explanation will be presented. We're going to start with the funnel graph, as this is best used for behavior, and it is a great way to see which steps users are not finishing. Click on the Add Funnel Step drop-down to begin. You can track predefined standard events or even the custom events that MTechU have created for you. You can simply click on an event to add it, or if you click Refine, you can select some different parameters for it. By clicking on Parameter, a couple of ways to refine your standard events by, such as Parameter, and then click on Select Parameter, which will give you some additional things to refine by. You have demographics. You also have device info. User properties, if you haven't set these up, this will be blank. And finally, web parameters. You are done refining your standard event and or custom event. Click on Apply to make those changes. Click on the plus sign next to page views to add another step to your funnel. As you add multiple steps, you will notice that additional statistic will be added to your funnel. By clicking on Overall, you can filter your funnel results by things such as age, browser, city, and even more. Please note the color of your funnel will change as well as the statistics that go along with it. By clicking on Anytime, you can adjust the time frame in which your funnel will be tracked for 5 minutes, 1 hour, 1 day, and also you can customize the time frame. By hovering over each step, you will see some statistics. The first step will always display the number of people who have participated in this event. In the middle where you see a percentage, this will represent the percentage of people that have made it to the next step. You may also see the completion time from the previous step when hovering over events after step 1. By hovering over a step, you will see an X on the right of it and then 6 dots on the left. If you click and hold over the 6 dots, you can click and drag this step to change its position order. Once the position has changed, the statistics for your step will also adjust with it. Scroll down the page to view more statistics for your funnel. There will be 2 sections for your data. One is for unique people that are in your funnel, and the other is for the completion time it takes for each step. In the unique people in funnel section, you can read the conversion rates as 100% of the users viewed the page, and then 58% of those users continued to the paywall. 47% of those users opened the subscribe model, and then the same 47% proceeded to add to the cart. I added 2 additional steps to this funnel in order for us to see a little bit more data. 1, open subscribe modal, and 2, add to cart. In the first section, unique people in a funnel, you will see the conversion rate for each step, the total number of people who have participated in this event or step, the total number of events per person, the total number of events for the step, The value will only pertain to steps that users will actually have to pay for an item. So as you can see, one of the users must have added an item that's worth $15 toward the cart. In the completion time for each step section, you will see in seconds or minutes or days the amount of time it takes for someone to finish the current step. Instead of showing the number of users per step, it tracks the time within the percentage for your users, such as the top 25%, the top 50%, and the top 75%. This is how you should read this section. In the page view event, all of my users reach this instantly. Top 25% of my users, it takes them 7 seconds to hit the paywall, and then 1.6 minutes to open the subscribe model, and then 4 seconds to add to the cart. If you would like to download any of these statistics for each of these sections, hover over this arrow in order to do so. Near the top of the page, click on these 3 dots in order to name your new funnel by clicking on Save. Once you've placed the name, click on the blue Save button to finish this process. And this will conclude your InTechU tutorial on how to create a funnel within Facebook Analytics.